Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Rowe again. We're taking a look at lesson 8, and this time we're focusing on surface area and volume of a sphere. So let's take a look at these spheres and see what we have to do with these guys. So, cool thing about a sphere, neat thing about it is that there's only one number you have to deal with. So when you look at the formula, there's only one thing you're going to have to substitute, and you don't mess up where you substitute it. So let's take a look at the two formulas we've got to know. So we've got, let's do surface area first. Surface area is the easier one. All right, so here is the surface area formula for any sphere. It is 4 times pi times the radius squared. Wow. Looks like you got a circle, and then you just multiply it by 4, and that's exactly what it is. So here, how we fill it in, we got 4 times pi times 15 squared. And as always, if you're not sure, pull that calculator out. 15 squared. That's 225. 225 times 4. That gives us 900 pi. And ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I'm perfectly happy if you leave your answer as that. That's called the exact answer. But if you must, go ahead and you can multiply that by 3.14 if you wish. And remember, this is an estimate for pi, so that would be 2826. And as always, since this is area, that would be whatever the units are squared. All right, so here is the volume formula. Let's change colors. And it's 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. So that's a new thing for us here, is that we have to cube the radius, not square. So make sure you pay attention to that exponent. That guy right there is a 3. So when we substitute, we've got 4/3 times pi times 15 cubed. So now how are we going to work this out? That's why it's always great to have a calculator. If you don't have one, you're probably going to want one for doing these problems. So I'm going to do 15 cubed first. Now, how do I do 15 cubed on the calculator? There's a couple ways, but the easiest way is to just type in 15, hit this button right here, which is the caret, which automatically raises to an exponent, and then we're going to type in 3. All right, so now what in the world do we do with this 4/3? The top number is to multiply, the bottom number is to divide. So I'm going to take this number, I'm going to multiply it by 4. Then I'm going to divide that result by 3. And so this answer would be 4,500 pi. And again, that is a perfectly acceptable answer. If you leave your answer like that, I am happy with it. But if you're one of those that is determined that 3.14 means pi, remember it doesn't, it's an estimate. Then go ahead and multiply by 3.14. And you're going to get a big number like 14,130. And this would be units cubed. So there is the surface area and volume for any sphere. So let's walk through one more example. So this one has a radius of 18. So again, surface area. Four times pi times the radius squared. So 4 times pi times 18 squared. So again, pull that calculator out. 18 squared times 4. That gives us 1,296 pi. And folks, I'm going to leave my answer just like that because that is the exact answer. And so I'm happy with an exact answer. So now let's take a look at the volume. The volume, the formula is 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. So this will be 4/3 times pi times 18 cubed. Remember, follow this order. We're going to do 18 cubed first. Hit enter on that. Remember, the top number in this 4/3 means multiply. The bottom number means divide. So we're going to multiply by 4. And we're going to divide by 3. And so that gives us 7,776 pi. And again, I'm going to leave my answer just like that because I'm perfectly happy with an exact answer. Here, this would be units squared. Down here, this would be units cubed. And so I hope this helps you find the surface area and volume of any sphere. If you're still struggling with this concept, please let me know in a teacher message, or as always, better yet, make an appointment for a help session.